Salute! Let's find out if it's anything interesting to play on December. We start with Marvel Cosmic Invasion. It's an action beat-em-up game where we can choose between 15 Marvel heroes to fight against Annihilation Wave and visit levels from New York City to the depths of the negative zone. And myself, I can say I really like this retro arcade style, and I really hope to add more characters late with DLC. It'll be really fun. Effulgence RPG is a party-based RPG set in a unique character-based world where we fight enemies not just to survive, but to break them into particles and craft weapons, gears, and gadgets on the fly. And this very unusual visual style and remind me a little bit of this old-style shooting arcade game, but different. 7, 8, gonna stay up late. 9, 10, never sleep again. Here is a Sleep Awake. It's a first-person psychedelic horror where as a kata, we need to do anything but not fall asleep, since sleep leads to death, and survive an age of reality and imagination, plus creative combinations of handcrafted environments and tense audio experience, make it sound very intriguing to try, like some new level of horror experience, I suppose. Is it me, or you also feel like there are so many nostalgic retro vibe in start of December, since this game, Kingdom of Night, has very strong old school style. It's isometric action RPG where we play as John, fighting demons and satanic cult in Miami, explore an open town, customize our class and skill to stop the ancient evil. Don't Scream Together is an online co-op horror game, and all we literally have to do is just make no sound and survive in creepy forest till 8 AM. One single scream or loud voice can restart the game for everyone, or brings the screamer back as a hunter. Yeah, this game up to 4 players co-op, where microphone required to play. And I believe that will be super fun for streamers on Twitch, which we find out super soon. Let It Die Inferno is a sequel to game Let It Die from 2016, which was single play, and for sequel they add PvP style. It's a fast-paced roguelike survival action game where we play as an immortal rider diving into the Hell Gate, a deadly ever-changing abyss, where we fight monsters, hostile humans and other riders, while collecting SP lithium to stay alive and escape. I like the art style a lot, and seems like they make it more challenging to add competition content that can be good for this type of game. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is our Nintendo exclusive. It's a first-person adventure game where we control bounty hunter who is stranded on the mysterious planet. We will explore and battling alien creatures and using new psychic and telekinetic abilities to solve puzzles and overcome obstacles with new technologically advanced bike to ride. I can say I never play Nintendo games, but I'm sure fans will be happy to get a new chapter. Ferocious is a survival FPS adventure where we'll explore a deadly island full of dinosaurs to uncover hidden paths and secrets, control dinosaurs to attack enemies, and get into infiltrated guarded areas. OMG! I can say I really missed dinosaurs game like Turok or Dino Crisis style, and I hope this one will be really good since trailer looked promising. Routine is a first-person sci-fi horror set on an abandoned lunar base where searching for answers put us face-to-face with enemy who is certain the main threat is us. Also, this game offers no waypoint markers, so finding out way forward is part of the experience. I like that recently more developers trying to make more games without quest marks and give us an options and opportunities to explore around and find paths ourselves. This is commendable, for sure. Cloudheim is an action-adventure game up to 4 players, where we fight enemies with physics-based combat, explore shifting islands and dungeons, can craft weapons and run our shop. I like the game art style, and I hope there will be enough people to play this game with. Octopus Traveler 0 tells a brand new story that acts as a prequel to the original Octopus Traveler, but we don't need to play the first game to understand. In the game we can create our own customizable hero and rebuild a ruined hometown in the world of Ostera. I know the first game is pretty popular, and now they gave us all cards in a way to customize our characters to make it feel more personal. It's very sweet. Transience is a tactical stealth action game set in 2056 future, where we play as Ellie Reed, a mercenary accountant who suddenly become a target of bounty. We can use advanced weapons, gadgets, and stealth or aggressive combos to survive, uncover who betray us, and take revenge. And then I can say myself, it can be pretty fun, finally be on another side of Hitman story and try to escape a killers, fresh content in some way I can say. Echoes of Elysium is a co-op airship survival RPG where our ship isn't just a base or transportation is our home, our workshop, and our war machine. We can customize every part, expand our fleet, and upgrade weapons to survive and explore the Elysian skies. This game up to 6 players co-op. I can say I only hope the game get more attention, because I like the idea of flying airships that we can fly ourselves and customize in own way. That's interesting. Blood Refreshed Supply is a modernization of the original 1997 game, built directly from the source code for a more authentic feel with modern graphic resolution, unlocked frame rates, and the additions of features like online co-op up to 8 players. It's a fast-paced action game where we play as a Caleb, an undead gunslinger who is seeking revenge against the dark god Chernobog. It's always sweet when they remaster old classic games, and it's very good. Dungeon Rampage is an ultimate revive of the cult classic online multiplayer back from 2012. It's up to 4 players co-op hack-and-slash dungeon crawler, where we choose from unique heroes, level up, collect loot, and battle through procedurally generated dungeons to defeat the evil lord Dinglepus. All I can say, that's really nice when community is so strong to keep game alive and even bring it back from ashes. Away from Home is a rhythm-based RPG where we play as Abby, who has influenced the world around her, alongside her brother Michael. We can make story-effective choices, complete side quests, and engage in rhythm-timed battles that blend strategy and timing, that will be in our power to help the world or let it rot. Yeah, seems like December brings a lot of retro-style games, and this one sounds fun to explore. Tiny Bunny is a non-linear horror visual novel set in snowy Siberian forest, where we play as 6th grader in a village where children start disappearing. While we uncovering dark secrets, our choices shape the story and final outcome. Game will leave early access and the last chapter will be out, so we finally can find out how the story ends. Skate Story is a surreal skateboarding adventure set in the underworld, where we play as a glass-like demon, performing tricks to destroy enemies, help lost souls, and journey through 9 layers of hell, where our main goal to swallow the moon and earn our freedom. This visual style stunning one, I can say, and brings skating games type on new level. Yakuza 0 Director Cut is the prequel to the Yakuza series. The Director's Cut includes new cutscenes, an English dub, multiple new subtitles languages, a new online co-op mode, and also adds the original licensed Japanese theme song that was cut before. And in-game, we play as Yakuza Kazuma Kyuri and club manager Goro Majima, where we fight through Tokyo and Osaka entertainment districts. And myself, I can say Yakuza franchise is really fun type of beat-em-up game, blending serious crime drama with over-the-top dramatic twists. It really should be fun to play. Unbeatable is an anime-style rhythm adventure where we play as a beat girl. The game blends story-driven exploration with intense to-button rhythm gameplay, where we lead a band on the run, performing rhythm-based concerts, interacting with interesting characters, and evading cops and monsters. Game animation look super nice, and rhythm game very fun to play if they're not overcomplicated. There's Howl is a Souls-like deck builder RPG, where we play as Ro, a grieving mother, journeying through a dark spirit world to bring back her son. In-game we can craft and customize decks with over 160 cards, claim powerful totems, and face challenging enemies and bosses across certain regions. Seems simple, but very stylish, and I'm curious to see how they will balance Souls-like system in deck builder game. Kind of interesting. And here's back with a sequel is the Ultimate Ship Raccoon, from creators of Ultimate Chicken Horse. Is a chaotic bike racing party game where up to 8 friends we will customize levels with ramps, traps, and hazards, build obstacle-filled courses, perform tricks, and use power-ups to race to the finish. I like this one a lot, since there is no special prepared script in-game, and we can just build our challenge levels with friends to make it more complicated than it's supposed to be. So you can make it always extra hard than it can be, so it's always fun. The End of History is a medieval sandbox strategy RPG where we live freely in a dynamic world. This game does not depict a predetermined scenario, but a unique and unrepeatable history born from the player's involvement. We can interact with NPCs whose actions and motives create unique and unpredictable stories. By the description, it sounds very interesting concept for a game. I'm only interested in how well this will actually perform in the end, like how they really can make it all work, and yeah, that'll be interesting to find out. The Temple of Elemental Evil is not a new game or full remake, but a re-release definitive edition of the original 2003 PC game, incorporating years of community-developed bug fixes and quality of life improvements. It's a classic party-based D&D RPG where we explore the village of Hamlet and surrounding lands to uncover dark forces, gather and rebuild the evil temple. And yeah, it's very sweet when community support all games and gives them second chance to get better performances and be released. That's always good. Ashes of Creation is a high fantasy MMO where players' action shapes the world. We can explore wasteland and engage in PvE and large-scale PvP battles. Our choices influence politics, economy and civilization. Every decision, individual or collective, leaves a lasting mark on the world of Vera. Yeah, I can say it's one more game that will be shaped by players' decision, but this one will be more complicated since it's MMO, and it's interesting how they really make it all work together when there's a lot of people involved. So it seems like it's a big expectation for this game. Pioneers of Pagonia. It's a city builder and a strategy game where we manage a thriving community and lead our people to success in the procedurally generated and dynamic world, with explorations, gathering resources, trending with tribes, and defending against enemies and mythical creatures. Can be up to 4 players co-op. Dynamic city builder with co-op style look very nice, and it's finally, we'll believe, early access, so I hope they fix a lot of stuff. Code Violet is a third-person action horror game where we play as Violet Sinclair, trying to survive and escape a dinosaurs-infested bioengineering complex. It combines survival, combat, puzzle-solving, and sci-fi conspiracy story involving time travel and the desperate colony. Sadly, this game PS5 exclusive right now, but I'm sure it might come to PC soon. Let's just hope so. I don't know. They moved this game already 2 times, and here is Terminator 2: No Fate. Is a pixel art action game where we can experience the events of Terminator 2 Judgmental Day brought to life, and with multiplayer endings, we can finally take part in iconic scenes and decide humanity fate by our choice. And yeah, of course, we can play as Sarah Connor, John Connor, or the T-800. And all I can say, I just really hope this game finally will be out, because, I don't know, they moved already 2 times, and let's just hope it will be December. Everdream Village is a cozy farming and life sim game where we build a thriving village, grow crops, care for animals, craft, and form relationships with villagers. We can explore magical islands, discover secrets, breed unique creatures, and shape the world while enjoying quests. Yes, it's a game from creators of Everdream Village, and it seems pretty cozy, like nice farm game. Anomalous Coffee Machine 2 is a surreal interactive visual novel where we type any word into a magical coffee machine to create mysterious drinks, then choose who drink, ourselves or a mysterious girl, and face consequences after. Seems like this game can be absolutely fun and create weird situations and conversations if you like visual novels game. Alchemy Factory is a medieval sandbox game where we run an alchemy workshop to sell alchemical goods, fulfill commissions, and rise to become a renowned alchemy magnate, also available in co-op. I think it can be fun if you really like to build all those factory lines and manage optimization of processes. Brown Dust 2 is a turn-based RPG with grid-based combat where we strategically position characters to use skills and execute attacks, explore cities and environments, interact with NPCs, craft gear, cook items, and follow a multi-universe story. This game actually was on mobile and now coming to PC. Raiders of Blackveil is a top-down roguelite RPG where up to 3 players we join a rebellion against the evil corporation Blackveil. We can pick MOBA-inspired champion, loot gear, combine class perks to create powerful builds and raid massive factories while surviving enemies and extracting loot. Yeah, roguelite with MOBA elements sounds like it might work very well. PIONER is an open-world MMO FPS set in post-apocalyptic Soviet-inspired world with huge map with both PvE missions and intense PvP zones. The game emphasizes realistic survival mechanics, story-driven quests, faction interactions, weapon customization, and high-stake extraction shooter gameplay in the Shadowlands. It will be out from early access, and I'm curious to see where this game style will lead eventually. Look very interesting. And yeah, that's weird, but it's all game we know for December, kind of for middle December. It's a little weird, but okay. So now I can say my top 3 games from December will be, let's start from end, number 3. It will be Terminator 2D No Fate, because I really love this franchise and be able to take part in this actual movie events sound pretty fun to me, and plus I like this arcade retro art style, and I'm certain game will be really fun. I'm sure it should be polished, and especially as it takes so much time, so I'm sure it really will be good to play. Then second place, I want to share between 2 games. It's Echoes of Elysium. Since I really love flying airship, an idea to fly and customize my own ship, like flying ship. Damn, it's real so good, and I love this type of game. I love this customization, so yeah, this is probably which I will pick for sure myself. And another one which I also gave a shot, it will be Sleep Awake. I can say I'm not a big fan of horror game, but idea that is psychedelic experience between real and imagination, plus main lead by Corey Davis, who made Spec Ops The Line, if you know what I'm talking about, and Robin Fink, musician from Nine Inch Nails, kind of like really good music. So it seems like this extra creative duo. So I'm sure this game should be something for sure, like it's probably, I'm curious, like I find out, I'm sure it will be interesting. And my number 1, of course this will be Tiny Bunny, because I never played this game, but I hear so much about it. It's like a little masterpiece, and I'm truly excited finally play it, because I really don't like to wait. Like, you know, when the chapters and you need to wait, I'm finally happy it will be final chapter, and I want to be like play it through like from start to end to see all story, to finally see where it's end, which they bring. So yeah, so probably this one I will definitely get for sure. And that's all. Thank you for watching this video. Put like, dislike, just let me know in comments what you think about upcoming games. And if there was anything that caught your attention, just text me, and see you later.